Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Gwendolyn, a story day Til Gwendylmas, the final countdown. Dun dun dun! It's Gwendolynmas Eve, you guys. Happy Gwendolynmas Eve. I hope you're ready for tomorrow, Gwendolynmas, which is going to be the Gwendolynmas day of ever the Gwendol, if ever the Gwendol did Gwendolynmas. Yeah. I'd like to introduce you to my special guests. My first special guest is my Gwendolynmas Eve age-appropriate beverage contained within my glittery Gwendolynmas goblet. Everyone take a drink of your drink. My next important special Gwendolynmas Eve guest is this llamacorn. I got him from a store when I was supposed to be shopping for essentials. He's essential. Also, look, the floof tail. Floof tails are instant sell for me. Floof tail rainbows, even more instant sell. If there was sparkly in it, I would have already, before you even said there's sparkly in his tail, I would have gotten it in my cart and paid for it and had it in my car. True story. My next very important Gwendolynmas Eve guest is Mr. Periwinkle. Look at the camera. He doesn't like to be held. Mr. Periwinkle. And the most important Gwendolynmas Eve story day Til Gwendylmas Gwendolyn guest is this children's book. I got it from my local library. Support your local libraries. It's called Santa Claus versus the Easter Bunny. So I figured if I was going to read a book for Gwendolynmas Eve, it should be about two holiday people fighting. Having a battle. I hope there's axes. It's written by Fred Blunt. So, here's your last 2022 Story Day Til Gwendolynmas, Gwendolynmas Eve edition. This is my special age-appropriate beverage. This is my llamacorn with the floof tail. Imagine that I'm holding Mr. Periwinkle because he's already gone. And Santa Claus versus the Easter Bunny. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Says on the top, who's naughty and who's nice? Well, Easter Bunny looks mad. Santa looks schemy. Is that a word? I don't know, I'm not from here. Red end papers. This book belongs to us right now. Santa Claus versus the Easter Bunny by Fred Blunt. Merry morning, Bunny. It's Santa. Look at how he's a tire. Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny lived next door to each other. Santa was a jolly fellow, but Bunny was not. Oh, look at him. He is cranky. Newspaper, floof tail, bottle of milk. Look at all the little bugs have little eyes. And the bird. This is already getting excited. You see, down in his garden workshop, Bunny first had to make the chocolate, then turn the chocolate into eggs, then wrap them, even though the foil put his teeth on edge. You're not supposed to put foil on your teeth. Don't chew foil. That's a no-don't. So he's got a cauldron of the hot chocolate through a hose that's hopefully been sanitized into a bowl, then turn them into eggs. He's got them in a vice grip. He's got to hammer them, and then he's got to wrap them in the foil. All before delivering them all by himself, which explains why you often find Easter eggs scattered all over your yard. Well, that explains everything. Look, he's just tossing it. Just fine, because it's not a real egg. It's not going to break. And even if it broke, chocolate in pieces is still as good as chocolate not in pieces. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Bunny didn't have a shiny factory or a team of elves. Santa says, keep it up, elves. Only 2 million toys to go. They're also excited for 2 million toys. Those are pink pink teddy bears. Giddy up, Dancer, Blizzard, Randolph, Patricia. Santa Claus is drunk. Nor did Bunny have a herd of magic flying reindeer to help him on his delivery route. Aww. Poor Easter Bunny. Santa should loan him his sleigh and his reindeers. And for all his hard work, Benny never received a single thank you, unlike Santa, who gets tasty treats from children all over the world. Milk and cookies in America, coffee in Sweden, mince pies and juice in Great Britain while he's... Oh, I thought he was standing on that kid's bed, and I thought that would be hysterical. Rice pudding in Denmark, and thank you letters from the kind children of Germany. He's got a worried face. Maybe he doesn't read German. Even the dumb reindeer get a carrot. I'd settle for a carrot. I like carrots. Is it too much to ask for carrot? Rabbits like carrots. Children like chocolate. Fair exchange. Rant. I get it, yo. I get it. Determined to get even with Santa and those ungrateful children, Bunny decided to hatch a plan. He thought and thought. Upside down thinking. And thought harder still, sitting on a stump, until a deliciously devious plot popped into his head. That's, you know, it was a deliciously devious plot because of all of the lightning. Later that night, the Easter Bunny snuck over to Santa's workshop. Oh, he's got his chocolate hose. He climbed down the giant chimney just like Santa himself, then tiptoed past the silent conveyor belts. Chimney with his hose. When he got to the merry manufacturing machines, he pumped them full of warm liquid chocolate and maniacally laughed. Ha 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 ha. I think I added extra ha's. Oh no. Oh, they're all people machines. That's a snowman's, reindeer's, elf. Little elf ears on that machine. I like that it said merry manufacturing machines because that's alliteration. See, I'm an educational show. On Christmas Eve, it was business as usual in Santa's workshop. Almost finished for the year, the tired elves never noticed the toys were being made with chocolate. I feel like that's something you would notice, even if you were tired. So it spits out the chocolate, gets smashed into a shape like a truck, comes around the conveyor belt, this over here. You put it in a box and he tapes it. But look how tired those elves are. They're tired. This will wipe the ho 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 from under that big white beard. And those poor sweet children, whatever will they do when their toys melt? I like the Easter Bunny. Everyone take a drink of your drink. That night, Bunny went to bed early, imagining Santa racing around the world and the sad faces of disappointed children as their toys melted into blobs of chocolate. Oh no. The poofy cloud is thought bubbles. And look at him thinking with his little buddy toy. And those children are so sad because his chuck is melted into a blob of chocolate. I mean, oh. On Christmas morning, Bunny kicked off his blankets, raced downstairs, hopped into his favorite chair, and turned on the television. He put on his robe first, raced downstairs. That chair is pretty awesome. I would sit in a chair like that. Those actually exist. Turned on the television. What's gonna happen? Give you 3 seconds to guess. Got it? Oh no. Television. Alright. News just in. Millions of children all over the world have woken up to find only chocolate toys under the Christmas tree. Over to Clarissa Gossipa. That's not all real name. Thanks, Trevor. I'm outside this family home to find out how these poor children are taking this truly shocking news. I made the headlines. This is perfect. Children are miserable all because of nasty old Santa Claus. So, are you upset with your chocolate toys? And then the kid says, are you kidding? Now I can play and eat chocolate at the same time. Oh. Is that a chocolate bicycle? Chocolatey handlebars. And that person's eating a skateboard. We love you, Santa. She took a bite out of her tricycle wheel, and so she's gonna fall over at some point. So there you have it, Trevor. Santa has made Christmas even better than before. Back to you in the studio. They're all waving. He clicked off. Clicked off the TV. Aw, Easter Bunny. Devious plot did not work. But he couldn't believe it. Santa was more popular than ever. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh. That's it. I quit. No more Easter Bunny. No more eggs. Santa can do it all from now on. At least he'll be thanked. Sniff. And he puts a padlock around his chocolate shop. Aww. With a heavy heart, Bunny decided to close his workshop and leave town for good. He was just saying goodbye to his cozy little house when the doorbell rang. He got a bindle stiff and a rolly suitcase in the shape of an egg. He likes eggs a lot for not wanting to make them. It was Santa. I need to talk with you. Bunny didn't like the sound of that. It was you, wasn't it? You filled my machines with chocolate, didn't you? Like, Santa's being a regular Nancy Drew, but honestly, the whole thing wasn't that difficult in the first place because he lives next door to a bunny that makes chocolate, and he doesn't have any other neighbors that we know about. Probably doesn't have, he's got a big workshop in his backyard. His neighbors probably are 3 miles away, beyond the workshop. And then you go down to the old tractor and you turn right. Once you see the gas station that used to be a drive-in ice cream shop, then you're almost there. But if you get to the cemetery, you've gone too far. Got it? Everyone take a drink of your drink. But I can't explain. I'm so sorry. Sorry? Sorry, don't be silly. You're a genius. From now on, we're a team. I'll set you up with a real workshop. My elves will help with chocolate production. They can even lend a hand with Easter Rush if you like. What do you say, Bunny? Me and you? He's oh my gosh, look at that big factory. Right next to the... Aw, Santa's got big dreams. He's going to work with the Easter Bunny, even though the Easter Bunny was like, I'm going to ruin you, Santa. I'm taking you down. And that wasn't all. For the first time ever, Bunny got a thank you. I brought you some carrots to say thanks. My reindeer are sick of them. Do you like carrots? Keep them coming, team. They've got sacks of carrots. Sacks of them. I don't even know how they're carrying. Look, they're just pulling. They're very strenuously pulling. So how are they getting anywhere? There's like 70 carrots in each of these bags, and elves are just, look how tiny they are. They only come up to Bunny's knee. What? I love carrots. They're my favorite. Thank you, Santa. Thank you. Carrots? Good thing there's no wombat there. Before long, Santa had built a state-of-the-art workshop, including a chocolate fountain for the sweet-toothed elves. What? They get a chocolate fountain? It's probably better than working at Google. Great work, elves. He's riding a Segway. So he doesn't have to hop everywhere. That's ridiculous. Bunny was a happy bunny indeed, and as for Santa, well, he was always happy. The end. Now he can eat as much chocolate as he wants. Santa can. And the elves can too, because they have a chocolate fountain. A fountain of chocolate. It's bigger than they are. It's like 30 times the height of them. They're gonna get so much chocolate in their face holes. That didn't end up how I thought it was gonna end up at all, but I loved it. Santa Claus versus the Easter Bunny. Remember how the Easter Bunny was all like, Santa, so mad, and then he tried to trick Santa into giving bad toys, which were made of chocolate, and all the kids were like, woohoo, we love chocolate. And then Santa was like, oh my God, Bunny, you did that. That was genius. Let's work together. And then they worked together. They lived happily ever after. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Well, everyone, thank you again for joining me here this year at Storytime with Gwendolyn, a story a day till Gwendolynmas. Tonight is Gwendolynmas Eve. I hope you have a wonderful Gwendolynmas holiday season. Try saying Gwendolynmas a whole bunch of times. You'll see how your tongue gets mad. Not like that. Anyway, try to see it. And you've met my special guest, and now I can't even form sentences. This was my special guest, age-appropriate beverage. This was my other special guest, my llama corn. Mr. Periwinkle was here for like 2 seconds. And this was Santa Claus versus the Easter Bunny by Fred Blunt. Hope to see you all next year. In the meantime, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, right here on YouTube, and Twitch, because I post a lot of things and live stream and do stuff, and I'm active all year, and then I travel around to Renaissance festivals performing, so if you want to see me live and in person, you gotta follow one or all of those things, because I don't post it. You just gotta.